What's up, man? A really, really amazing winemaker. You're gonna use the mic if you want to.
What's this thing?
Yeah, yeah. What is this thing again?
Hello.
Use this.
But Ian, you could just really, really briefly, man, just kind of talk about, some of the real aspects of this wine and what makes it so delicious.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things I say is we
You
stay
probably
out of
get a
the.
little
What do I
closer.
say is we stay out of the way. Come on. We stay out of the way of the grapes. We've got this beautiful vineyard. We've got these wonderful vines, and they produce beautiful fruit. And if we stay out of the way and don't overdo it and do what people have been doing for thousands of years, it's going to be a wonderful wine. My favorite part about this, though, is it's less pressure on me because I send all these different samples to Ced. We meet in the vineyards, and he's the one who's like, I think this flavor I would just like to have to be a little bit more friendly, more approachable. I want this to be like that girl that you meet at a party and you're talking and she walks away and you're like, where'd you go? I'd like to find her and talk more. And it's like, okay, cool, approachable, rich, balanced. And so ultimately what we have here is, we farm sustainably. We do everything sustainably. And we do everything just as well as any other human being does in Napa Valley. And so we have really beautiful fruit. We have wonderful vineyards, and we're able to take all of that and put it together in a wine that Ced loves, raise money for his mother's foundation, for his charity, and that's literacy across America. So we get to do something great. We get to have fun. We get to use the best vines, the best wines in Napa Valley, and we get to have a ton of fun. We get to laugh about it the whole way on the road and work with people like Seppi.
Yeah.
Sipping with them now.
And the password is sustainably.
Yeah.
What does that mean, man, actually?
I actually don't know. People just keep not actually at all sure.
Again, we kind of talked about this last night. There's these terms that people use: natural wines, sustainably. There is, people want to seem more sophisticated about the knowledge. But I think, the idea is that, again, we do want to honor what the grapes do. We do want to honor what the process of making wine is all about, and with respect to what the history of making wine, right? Again, people can do it a number of ways, but we don't, have big machinery that, or we do still use mules, and we're very mule friendly.
Yeah,
we have
goats and mules.
goats and mules.
It's mostly just how we get to and from the vineyard.
Right, we're Amish.
Yes. We do a lot of wagons being used. Yes. No, in terms of sustainability, ultimately there's a scale that goes all the way to biodynamic. Natural is a really funny word because nobody knows what that means right now. So wines are calling themselves natural, and you can't say you're not because it's just an ambiguous term. But biodynamic means everything comes from the farm. Organic means you're doing things, you're a steward of the earth, and you've got a specific certification. What sustainable means is that you're doing things the way that they've been done for thousands of years, and that you can continue to do them that way on the earth, in your vineyard, over and over for 10s, 20s, hundreds of years, because you are being a steward of the earth. And that's what we choose to do. We respect and honor the traditions that have been set forth in Italy and Georgia, as in, all over Europe, that have been done for thousands of years. And so we don't use chemicals. We don't use anything that is going to harm the vineyard, because our vines for this wine are 28 years old. And people say, wow, that's old for a vineyard. But in reality, if we continue to treat the vines and the planet the way that we do now to make Setta, we're going to be able, those vines are going to be 75 years old, and we're still going to be making beautiful wines with a ton of rich flavor because we are taking care of the planet. So for us, sustainable means we're taking care of the planet, and we're making sure that this wine that we make isn't going to harm the people who drink it, unless you drink too much of it. And
that's different.
Again, that you're
That's
making.
different. That's on you. That's
exactly.
that's not how we grow it, guys.
That's right.
You're with me and you get hammered.
Yes, that's right.
Get hammered with Seth.
Hammer with that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
I bet that would be. I can't do it. Was he like that, or he start doing it since he got to know you?
Oh no, that dude is crazy right there, man. From the very beginning, he's the whole situation right there.
Now I can understand why 30 minutes turned to 3 hours in vineyard. That would be fun.
And he's a musician.